Hello, random stranger. I hope you've been going all right in your own little corner of the world. Today, we've got two back to back episodes of K-On! To Chill To, episodes 3 and 4. Before getting to that, thank you guys so much for coming through last episode and basically giving me an intro one-on-one on the Japanese voice acting industry in the comments. I found it so interesting and so useful to contextualize K-On! And its cultural import in the broader anime market. So I was already surprised to learn that the VAs for Yui and Mio actually sing the opening and ending songs for K-On! But I also learned from Iseno Alpha and Ragashingo that there is like a box set of 12 hours of music for this show sung by the VAs. Plus, it is also not uncommon for VAs to also perform live concerts in character, plus, you know, go on to voice the same characters in games and so on, which to me as someone who's just discovered anime is like, wow, like this is just on a whole completely different level in comparison to, say, Western animated shows. And on that, David Garcia made a really good point in that the Western view of animation is still very much it's a medium for kids, and it is dominated by very few large corporations like Disney and Warner Brothers, and so that has to have some kind of limiting effect on the variety or the diversity of the kinds of show that we get. And there's just not that same extreme demand for or competition amongst insanely talented VAs that, say, applies in the Japanese VA world. But having learned all of that, I was still not prepared at all for the video that Evil Wolf shared that shows the K-On! VAs actually learning the instruments that their characters play in the show from scratch, by the way. And I had like a smile from here to here throughout the whole entire video because, one, they are so cute in person, and the excitement that they had when they picked up their instruments for the first time was just pure gold. But also just I was pure like impressed, just so impressed, because it takes sheer dedication and commitment to learn a new instrument. And then, as if my surprise levels weren't completely already ricocheting off the scales, I was told that Mion's VA specifically made an effort to play a left-handed bass guitar while she herself is right-handed. At that point, my jaw just dropped to the floor. I honestly, I still can't quite believe it. I'll have to look up a video of them actually performing a song or something, because it's just unfathomable to me that a VA would do that for a show. Also, thank you to Marco Borghi for that cool bit of trivia that the girls' instruments are based on actual real ones. So Yui has like a Gibson Les Paul classic guitar, and then Mio's is a Fender jazz bass, and the same for Ritsu's drums and Mugi's keyboard, which is just so freaking cool. Tosa Mita also wrote in the comments that at the time that K-On! Was released, those instruments actually sold really well as well. In particular, Mio's left-handed bass, which I believe almost sold out. So, and like their songs also topped the charts as well. I just love how the real world bled into the anime, and then because K-On! Was such a huge hit, it in turn impacted the real world. So just kind of cycle of life stuff, which is really cool. Okay, on the actual show, I really appreciate the extra detail around how each of the girls' instruments reflect their personalities. So it's a very musician type stereotype, but not completely untrue. So like Mio on the bass reflects that she hates being the center of attention and has social anxiety and prefers to be, I guess, like the support in the background. Ritsu, the stereotypical drummer, is really energetic and boisterous and sort of has a more aggressive approach to life. And then there is Mugi, who plays, you know, the classical instrument, the piano. And of course, she's classy, super gifted, and probably, having started it at such a young age, is at a professional level, I'd say. She clearly joined the club because she finds the others fascinating in the same way that you or I would find I don't know, like a sloth in a zoo fascinating. By the way, Mugi is kind of stealing the show for me a bit. I'd be interested if you guys have a particular character that you instantly liked, and without spoilers, if that evolved over time. One last character observation that I thought was really cool is this hidden, surprising side of Yui that is sort of really brutal. Like, when Ritsu is telling her about what made her want to learn drums, and it's really because it's a cool instrument. And then Yui unthinkingly just says, "That's all." Like in a really funny, kind of but dismissive way, but also in a way that you know that she doesn't really mean it in a mean kind of way. It's the same when she hears about how accomplished Mugi is on the keyboard, and she immediately says, "Then why are you in the light music club?" Like reiterating episode 1 when she just blurted out how the club is, let's be honest, a little bit of a beginner's hobbies club that's not really serious. So K-On! Surprisingly is full of really quick-witted dialogue, which I think goes some way to explaining why I'm kind of really enjoying it, despite this being a so-called cute girl doing cute girl things anime. As you might be able to tell from the length of this rant, I'm pretty optimistic about the rest of this show, and with that, I think it is time to get started on episode 3. Okay, if you guys are good to go, let's do this in 3, 2, 1, play. Not true, but yeah. I feel like Mia must have a secret fierce side to her. Yeah, I mean, having played the violin for so long, I haven't touched it for a while, but the fingers are still very much there. This is so weird. Yui is so weird. I think I will never get over the fact that the hardness of this song I can't say that word, juxtaposed with the cuteness of the show. I think I would just never ever get over that. Okay, I might actually look at the lyrics this time. Brains racing. It's a new type version. No boys allowed photo book? Okay. There are no boys in the show, are there? I just realized. Hike your skirt. Ah, okay. Well, you can hike your skirts up to 7 meters or wear them down to your ankles. Doesn't really matter. Is it weird that there are no boys in this show? Not that I noticed before, but I don't know. Maybe that's a cute girls doing cute girl things anime special characteristic. Afternoon tea time. Okay, yeah, I think I am getting used to the fact that they just kind of sit around and have tea and talk as opposed to play music, I think. Wow, jumping straight to chords. Can you read music? Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say. It's gonna be a long, long journey. じゃあまた明日. Okay, I feel like, do you guys learn Japanese from watching animes? I feel like I'm sort of picking up certain words. Just practicing so much. It's the chord. So Nodaka is like a very like a model A student. God. Just drop out of school and become a musician, become a rock star. It's doable. Also, that the classrooms, just like interesting cultural point, are very, very different to the ones that I grew up in. Like in Australia, probably in most Western countries, we'd have all our desks pushed together, for group work and all of that. And it's very different in Asian countries. I bet Mugi's a Model A student as well. She's broken. Oh, that is really bad. Also, Mugi's eyebrows. What's the story with those? I really like her too, especially when she gets all like up in arms. It's hard though if you don't have the brain for academic study. Oh wow, bit too. We never judge a book by its cover. A Renaissance girl. What, like Dumb and Dumber? But it's actually just one of them is dumb. Aced it. So dramatic, the dialogue, but I love it. It's so silly. Probably is even funnier in the original Japanese, which is a shame. Wow, sweet bean jelly cake. They're really up in the game on the desserts. And that's all they do. Will they practice at all in these meetings of theirs? Yeah, it's not like they do any music anyway. It's Rece's two personalities, just switches so quick. The danger of disbanding again. I mean, it's plenty of time to cram. Studying for exams is not something that I ever want to go back to ever again. Guitar chords even a monkey can. Wow, who is putting together these desserts? I mean, that just doesn't come out of a package. Someone has to actually make it. Oh no. I hated that. I haven't done that maths for so long. I can't even think of what that's called, like binomials or something. I love all of these close-up shots of the cakes that they have. Honestly, the dessert really is the main character of K-On! Mugi. An encouraging text that always fixes everything. Oh man, those flip phones, eh? That's really old school. Apologies. There's always waiting around the corner with cakes in her pocket to bribe people, Mugi. That's so crazy. And again, like each of those messages just really showcases each of their personalities. Details, man, it's the details. So every book she buys is like, even a monkey can do it. Ah, Yui. Oh, no. Net cracking. No. So Yui's problem is that she hasn't really carried anything out to full completion yet. Is that it? Just kind of a commitment phobia? Look at the eyes. That's Mio's spicy side coming out, and usually I think Ritsu brings it out. What was her sister's name again? That's so crazy. Sister's not like complete opposite. That's usually the case when you have two sisters. What? Ui. So not Ui, but Ui. What? Interesting choice of name. Oh man. She's too good. And it's so funny because what Asians always do all the time when they like see that basket of goodies is so good, right? But yeah, Asians will be like present you with this amazing feast, and then they'll be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. It was just, some things left lying around, and it's actually very bad, but I hope you don't mind." So Asian. Hmm. Yeah, it's a little bit too much. Very helpful, Ritsu. That's what they imagined you'll be doing. Whoa, Mia's face was super scary. Oi, oi. Another fancy cake. I love how they're just literally just watching her study. Again, those are some really good friends. Ritsu's voice as well is really it's really unique. She's gonna get a bruise. Yeah. How are her glasses staying on her face? It's just like the half. Tsumugi kotobuki. Opposites attract. Okay, so she's a bit of a dunce, but is very, very loyal. Oh, well, maths in Japanese sounds really good. It's very ASMR. Yeah. Wow, okay. This is a trip into Yui's trippy imagination. Mugi in the background. It's just insane. Wow. Oh, sorry guys, the storm just started again. Hopefully it's not too loud. A PlayStation. She's gonna ace it, isn't she? I love Mugi so much. Okay, it kind of feels like the show does a really good job of giving each of the characters equal time so far. I don't know, I mean, it's only episode 3. Who's that? Oh, that's a teacher. I love the shading out of the colors. Her brain's just turned into sludge. Oh my goodness. So within lies a true genius, just has to be coaxed out. The tone that Mio uses to yell at Ritsu is really different. That's some great voice acting. Great voice acting. XY. For a beginner? Okay. No, it's all gone. Can't handle more than one thing in her brain. An X chord. Oh man. That's what I said last episode. All right, we're gonna skip straight to episode 4. Even though normally I would not condone skipping this amazing ending. Okay guys, we're jumping straight into episode 4. So let's time sync this again. If you're ready to go, let's do this in 3, 2, 1, play. Wait, why are they at the beach? What? Okay, let's just go with it. Why are you drinking seawater? No. Have I not been to a beach before? Sometimes it's really this show just kind of throws out something and I'm like, what is going on? I do love the chaos of it all though. I think It's very different to the other animes that I've watched so far, which is good. It's always good to encounter something different. I feel like the bass in this opening just steals the show. It's just so prominent. Mugi. I'd love to find out more about Mugi's background and more about her family. Because growing up an heiress to a corporate, conglomerate, it has to be really interesting. I don't know. There's probably not any angsty stuff in the show. It just kind of seems like a really fluffy, fun kind of show that you can just relax to after a really long day, which is nice. Sports carnival. Ozzy Osbourne. How's Yui and her ex cord? What happened? A compliment. Okay, Mia's in one of her like techno prisoners moods. Band training camp. Oh, okay, that's why they ended up on the beach. They actually, Yui and Ritsu kind of look very similar. Takoyaki. Maid cafe. Yeah, I have heard that that's a thing in Japan. I... Yeah, I feel like Mia would never whack anyone else. Ritsu's the punching bag. 3 months. Whoa. I love how Mickey's voice actor kind of goes to that really dreamy, fluffy place with the voice. So wholesome. Oh man. Also, do we never get to see Yui's parents? It just unless it's literally them two living on their own. Whoa, the hair. The hair has gone wild. Is Mio hungover as well? Hey, where's Mugi? It must be already at the summer house that she owns. Oh no, she is there. I feel like at the end of this show, there's going to be a reel of all of those photos that they've taken, and then for that big, emotional heart tug in Switzerland. She probably has one in Switzerland as well. I wonder what the beaches are like in Japan. I like to think that Australia has the best beaches, but that's just me being biased. I guess some nice beachy music. So Mia's the mom, basically, of the group. But still, there's that inner child in her. uh, I feel like half of Mugi's reason for being with this group is that she just wants to learn about peasant life and how the plebs do it. They didn't, so she's got a whole horde of servants and butlers. Oh, that looks like Wagyu beef. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, there's Mugi's parents. I wonder if they're the kind that kind of just travel overseas all the time and kind of leave Mugi behind. I wonder if we'll ever get that backstory. The really well provided for, but kind of sad and lonely rich kid. Wow, stereo box. Whoa, that's hard. That's hard stuff. It's heavy metal? Oh, I don't see those girls doing that kind of music though. What is with the trident? Where do they even find a trident? My God. That was a nice moment though, like that sort of soft moment that they want to become more than what they already are. Be better. Mia has to let her hair down a little bit. You can't live next to a beach and not go to the beach. That's just a crime. The internal struggle was real. I gotta head to the beach sometime. It's summer down here, so we always get like, summer Christmas, and it's always fantastic on the beach. What are these two doing? Okay. I have no idea what just happened, but okay, I'm just gonna pretend that that was a weird thing. Chicken? Oh my goodness, all these hidden talents of Mugi's. What is that, barnacles? Oh, such a little chicken. Oh my goodness. These kids, man. It's already the end of the day. It's always good to have a bit of fun. Helps with the creativity. Just gonna... Use the base. Oh, I think, do we actually get to see them practice, please? So mean. Whoa. Where did that come from? Selective memory. Wow, these two are so difficult. Again, I'm just completely lost. I heard, what's moe? Moe? Is that the moe that I've been hearing about? Yeah, I have no idea. Someone please explain that to me. Ooh, the sound of crackling fire. Wait, is this happening in Mio's imagination? What are they doing? Or are they actually practicing for Mio's sake? What is it? This really soft, emotional music. Okay, so it was like a vision of what they could be like, and Yui provided the energy for that vision. Okay. Okay, alright. Mio is having a moment. Like, this is her band, whether she likes it or not, and she loves them. And they will do whatever it takes to get to the Budokan. That is insanely good for a high school band, though. I am suspicious. Yep, heavy metal. Uh, oh man, Ritsu. That's so mean. Yeah, Ritsu is like, okay, I may have pushed it a little bit too far. What? What? I. Moe Moe Kun? Okay. Obviously, there is some cuteness culture stuff that is completely going over my head. What? How is this even possible? No way. No way. Wait, like muting? Oh, okay. There's so much joy in the way that Yui plays guitar. It's actually really, really nice. Oh my goodness. I've got a sauna out in the backyard. Yeah, you can. It's just weird the things that musicians can do and tell. Like to this day, I can still do my performance violin examination piece with my fingers. It's just crazy. The brain is an interesting thing when it comes to music. Arigato. Rian and Ritsu are such an old married couple. Back in the day when people actually used to print out photos. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, Mia. Okay, here we go. Well, it's just a interesting couple of episodes, just kind of really fluffy and showcasing that, you know, they are serious about getting somewhere with their music. It's just going to take a lot of work and a lot of commitment. But you know, Yui is a prodigy. It appears on the guitar. I love their outfits in this ending song. And then none of them are smiling, which is really weird because in the actual show they're just always just either smiling or being really aggressive. There's none of this emo stuff in the actual show. Oh, those three dots. Yes. That didn't the riffs on the guitar. I've really got to find a video of the VAs doing a performance of some kind. Surely it must not be oh, hang on. Surely it must not be like the one of the actual songs that are featured on the show because it's so difficult. All right, so we're at the point where the girls have kind of decided as a band to really throw in their hats and go for a really big goal. We, however, have yet to get a proper performance from them or even kind of like a music focused practice session. And I don't know if we will. But in any case, so far, K-On! Has been pretty enjoyable, surprisingly so. There was definitely a lot of cute girl stuff in these two episodes that I think I have to on rewatch sort of absorb to understand what exactly is happening. Someone in a previous comment did say that this is a big moe culture kind of anime, which again, I'm at a complete loss as to what that is. So maybe that is the next cultural gap that I'm going to have to do a bit of research on. I'd also love to find out more about their predecessors, like the heavy metal rock band that apparently used to be the Light Music Club. In terms of characters, I think what I'd love to see in the coming episodes is more of their backstories. I think so far we've gotten the most about Yui and her particularly, you know, take it easy, kick back, but don't try really hard kind of attitude towards life. Mugi, again, as I said before, I'd be really interested to see how growing up as a super rich girl kind of skews her view of the world. All right, that is it for this reaction. I have been told that episode 5 is the episode where K-On! Really kicks off. So I am definitely looking forward to continuing this K-On! Journey with you guys next time. Until then, take care, and in a couple of days, Merry Christmas.